Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are seeing one very important part of German grammar, and that is separable verbs. Okay, and how to use these separable verbs in a sentence that we are going to see here. Basically, what are the separable verbs and how to use them in a sentence? That is the topic. Now I'll share one screen with you, so you will be able to know what are these separable verbs basically, and it is very important part of German grammar. Now, what exactly these separable verbs are? In German, a lot of verbs come with prefixes like auf, an, mit. These prefixes sometimes break away from the verb and move to the end of the sentence. Like, suppose there is a single verb, and in separable verbs, you have to break that main verb into two parts, right? And the prefix, the beginning part of the verb, will move to the end of the sentence. These are called separable verbs. So we'll see with examples. Now, for example, there is a verb called aufstehen, to wake up, aufstehen. Now here in separable verbs, it will be ich stehe, the next part of the verb we are taking. Ich stehe 7 Uhr auf. Auf is the prefix. So what is happening here? Auf is going or moving to the end of the sentence. Right? These are called as separable verbs. The next example is anrufen, to call someone. Here also the same thing happens. Ich rufe dich später an. What is happening here? Rufe is coming after ish at the second position, and the prefix an is moving to the end of the sentence. Okay, so this is clear. Here you can see how auf and an moves to the end of the sentence. Now, recognizing separable prefixes. Most separable prefixes are easy to spot. Some common ones include, these are the very common prefixes, right? In German, auf, an, mit, zu, fan, ein, aus, vor, weg, etc. Now, what happens here? In separable verbs, the prefix, it carries a clear meaning. It has its own meaning, right? Like auf is up, mit is with, weg is away. So it's often separable because it carries its own meaning. So it can move to the end of the sentence. Okay, this is clear. How they work in the sentence. How separable verbs behave in the present tense. In present tense only, we'll see in this today's video. In some other video, we'll see past tense and future tense also for these separable verbs. The rule is very simple. As we have seen earlier, the prefix goes to the end of the main clause. Right? For example, again we'll see with a few examples. Ich stehe früh auf, meaning I get up early. Here also, we are breaking the main verb aufstehen into two parts. Okay? Stehe comes at the second position and auf moves to the end of the sentence. Just like that, we are fangen jetzt an, meaning we are starting now. Again, the same thing is happening here. Anfangen, to start, anfangen. We are breaking that main verb into two parts. Fangen, as usual, it is coming at the second position, and an is moving to the end of the sentence. Next example is nimmt den Laptop mit. Now the main verb here is mitnehmen. to take something with. Okay, mitnehmen. Mit is with, nehmen is to take. So the translation or the meaning of this sentence is he takes the laptop with him. Again, the same thing is happening here. Mitnehmen is the main verb. We are splitting it or breaking it into two parts. Nimmt is coming at the second position, and mit, that is the prefix, it is moving to the end of the sentence. So see how only the verb stem is conjugated while the prefix moves at the end. So I hope this is clear with you, separable verbs. So in some other video, we'll take these separable verbs, how to use them in past tense and future tense. So that's all for today, friends. If you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you and